All right, gentlemen, I want you to repeat after me, just how I do it. Ready? Your turn. Another good time.
Hello my besties, how are you? Welcome to my DIY channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to add a thin ribbon to your Christmas tree. I got this pretty ivory 1-inch velvet. It's lined with gold, look how beautiful. And I'm sure you've noticed this is the latest trend. A lot of designers using 1-inch ribbon these days, but I really haven't seen any tutorials on YouTube. So I thought I'll help you out, take you along. And if you enjoyed this video, learn something new, don't forget to press the like button, also the subscribe button if you're not my bestie yet. And then we're gonna be in touch and create many more nice projects on the budget, okay? Let's get started. So my tree is ready, nice and fluffed, and now we're gonna start with a bow. No twisting of ribbon, real simple. Measure 12-inch tail, pinch. Measure another 12 inches, pinch, fold in half. You got a first 6-inch loop. You might wanna drop that roll on the floor so it's out of the way, and continue making as many loops as you like. Measure 12 inches, fold in half, pinch. Okay, measure another 12 inches, fold in half, pinch again. That's 3. Let's make 2 more. 12 inches, fold and pinch. 12 more. And ta-da, we got 5 loops here. Pinch it all together, hold it all together, just like so. And now grab a floral wire and tie it through the center. And I like to just fold all my loops and twist the whole bow around a few times. And then just to fluff it up, you put your fingers through each loop and fix up your bow. Easy as that. And with a double-sided ribbon, I like to roll up the ends, just like that, just to show off that gold. Now we are going to attach our bow with that wire from the back, right there on the side of the tree, underneath the tree topper. And I'm going to show you in a separate video how to make a nice full tree topper. But if you need to see today, you can refer back to one of my old videos. For example, this was last year's. I'll show you step by step. So you attach your bow and then you run that long tail down and just twist tie the 2 pine tips to attach it to your tree, just like so. So you have a short tail on the side and then the long one. You tie it right there. And I'm going to do one more run. Twist tie again, loosen it up, and now we are going to cut. And roll up that end. Display the gold lining at the bottom. Isn't that pretty? I love how the light reflects in the gold and creates magic. Want to make one more? It's a good review. 12 inches, pinch, 12 inches, pinch and fold. First loop, pinch and hold. We got 2 loops. Let's make one more, 3. And that's what I want to tell you. We don't make them all the same. So the first bow was 5 loops. This one's going to be 3. And that's the beauty of customizing, you know. You make them all similar, but slightly different. And now we are going to attach it on the opposite side. And that's what I do. I show you every single placement on my tree. So even if you've never done a ribbon on your tree before, you can follow me step by step, do exact same thing, and you're gonna be happy with the result, okay? So don't worry, I got you. You can do this. It's very simple. Just like before, we are running the long tail through the branches, twist tying 2 pine tips, loosen it up. Let's see, we're gonna do one more. Pinch and tie it down right there. tuck it deeper in the tree, not just at the tips of the branches. And my tree is ending, so I'm gonna cut right there and still roll up that end. And you know, when I let it go, it looks like it's running through there, right? And lastly, I'm gonna show you how to make a two-loop bow. Exact same technique. How easy is it, guys? No twisting of ribbons this way, that way, and confusing you, right? Just tie it together a few times, fluff it up, and that way you see all three types of bows, right? 5-loop, 3, and now 2. And let's see, I'm gonna place it in between those two, towards the bottom of a tree. Just want to space out your ribbon, you know, so you have a little bit of that ribbon throughout the whole tree. And again, let's run the long tail through the branches, tuck it in, twist tie it. We have room for one more, so let's do it, you know, slightly to the side. It doesn't have to be straight in a row, each loop. And cut and roll up. Done on this side. So take a look at all this. All right, so we got the front done, and we're gonna move on to the sides. And I probably don't need to even show you this because you got it, right? But let me make a 3-loop bow real quick. Tie it down, and let's attach it on the right side of the tree. And let me bring my camera across to that side so you can see exactly how I'm gonna tuck in that tail. And I think you are a pro by now, right? You know what you're doing. I'm so happy you're gaining the confidence. And here you can see I took the ribbon to the left side. The first one was tied to the right. The second one more to the left. And we have room for even one more. So you can do 3. And make it look very casual, not symmetrical at all. You know, like it's free-flowing. Oh my goodness, English is my second language, excuse me. And by now you know how to make these bows already, so this is like a simple 2-loop bow. And just to show you, I'm gonna place it right there in between these 2 runs. And just add a little bit of that color ribbon at the bottom. And of course, you can curl up the ends, do whatever you wish. And that's all we're gonna do on the right side. We really don't need to add anything else. We're gonna move to the opposite side now. Remember how we made the very first bow, 5-loop bow? And we are going to attach it diagonally across from the one on the front, right there on the side. So when you attach your bows, you might want to step back and take a look. Does it look nice, or I want to move it? It's not a big deal. It's really easy. It's not glued on there, right? So that's what makes it great. And what's even better is next year, if you decide to use the same ribbon, it's gonna go real quick. Just fluff up your bows, put them back on the tree, and you're done. We are going to add a 2-loop bow in between these 2 runs. So as you can see, it's a combination that we're doing of different types of bows. And for some of them, we just do shorter tails. For others, we run the ribbon in once, twice, 3 times. Up to you, depending how big is your tree, how much room you have in there. And I think we need one more bow here on the very top. This is just 2 loops, and we are going to attach it right there underneath the tree topper. The whole trick here is to keep your ribbon runs loose. You cannot have the ribbons going straight down tight because it will not look natural at all. All right, so I still have some ribbon left, so I'm just looking if I still can add some ribbon somewhere here. And right there, towards the back, I decide to attach a bow because, you know, sometimes when you look at your tree from different angles, you can still see the back, right? So my tree is not so close against the wall where I could see it, so that's why I decided to add some ribbon in the back as well. And I think it adds a lot right there, right? What do we have left here? About 3 feet of ribbon maybe? We don't want to waste any inch. So we are just going to pinch a 6-inch loop at the top, tie it, and attach to our tree. And I'm going to take it to the opposite side right there, towards the topper. Yeah, you see where some ribbon is missing? Right there. We're going to tie it down, and ta-da! We are all done. And that's, my besties, how you add a thin ribbon to your Christmas tree. I should add wired ribbon. And I believe it could be done with any width of the ribbon, but 1 inch looks especially pretty, how those tails dance between the branches, right? Oh, I hope you like this method as much as I do. I believe anybody could do it, even if you never added ribbon to your Christmas tree. We wound up using 25 yards, which is 75 feet, for a 7.5 foot tree. It's just enough. You might want to get some more, okay? So I hope you like this video. If you do, please press thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more. We're gonna be creating a lot more, okay? I'm so excited to share with you, and stick around if you wanna see part 2, how I decorate my tree.
There it is. Holy moly. Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for! Dear God.